What I my hope, my intent is to offer you tips today to set that foundation, not just for today, but for every day. Little tips. You know, um, there's many different tools that people have shared with me. I'm going to be sharing with you some of those, but some others that I've come across, and some questions. Halfway through 2020, situations were going on, and I decided that I was going to start asking myself questions that were going to help me to grow every day. And I can tell you it's made a huge difference. Bob Proctor, many others say, be the captain of your ship. I thought, well, that's great, but I didn't really know in detail where I was going. And then I thought, no, wait, I do. I really do. When I went deeper in, I knew that I wanted to not only be better, make my life better in many different ways, in all areas of my life, but I wanted to help others to do the same. And one of the key foundations was learning to be okay, accept, receive the fact that I'm unique, and so are you. I have a little angel here next to my desk as a reminder. God will put all the pieces together. And the divine within you, you have the answers. Um, Today, we're going to tap into that even stronger. Encouraging to be aware, know that you have a choice. Take action. Be committed to not what you have seen in the past, not what you may think or fear in the future, but commit to being your best in each moment. Believe that there is truly a uniqueness, a greatness, a genius, a presence within you that is unfolding. Yesterday I said, and I'm going to paraphrase, but we know what we know what we don't know. But expand your heart, your life, with the opportunity of finding out what you don't know yet about yourself, about your possibilities. When we ask somebody, what is it you don't want? They go on and on and on. So we're going to learn little tidbits of how to rephrase that. Practice being the master of your thoughts, being aware of your thoughts. What is it you desire, you deserve, and you're worthy of? Discover the joy of freedom. So many of the great leaders of our times and people that have passed, one of the things is, what you read and who you hang around with has a great deal of who you are. Well, I'm pretty darn lucky. But as a young child, I was in special reading courses and, that cognitive thinking and yada yada. And repeatedly on my report card, I heard or saw, she does not work up to her potential. I didn't realize that. I didn't even, I heard it, but I didn't realize that it had sunk in. And there was a paradigm that I went through life, and we're going to talk a little bit about that as well, but that no matter what I do, it's not good enough. Through the emotion code, through time, persistence, and consistence of not allowing that thought to be present, but what can I do? And I am willing, I am deserving, I am unique. So, good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Tricia. Good morning, Susan. Blessings to you all. So, if we're going to start off with desire, connecting with that in Think and Grow Rich, and I advise you to take that book and read it. I can tell you that it's been on my shelf for years, and I read it and it went right over the head. Why? Because I wasn't there. But what did I do? I kept going to the destination, the desire to want to understand more what those words meant by Napoleon Hill. Go with the intention, and we're going to talk a little bit about that too. But he says, all achievements, no matter what may be its nature or its purpose, must begin with an intense, burning desire for something definite. Through some strange and powerful principle of mental chemistry, which she has never divulged, nature wraps up in the impulse of strong desire that something which recognizes no such words as impossible and accepts no such reality as failure. That's the burning desire that you hold, and the answers will come. Many people that have worked with me and connect with me, I go deep inside to that deeper knowing, not the chatter, not the negativator, but the motivator that's deep inside. Come with love, unconditional love, not the criticism, not the conditioned response, and go deep inside. Connect to the knowing that it's possible. And if you take the word impossible, I am possible. Keep phrasing that. I am possible. Believe in you. Believe in all is possible. Believe it and you will see it. When you really connect with that, you're going to attract people that believe in you too. I am so blessed with amazing people that we support each other. Mastermind groups, friends, and family. For the longest time, I felt like I was a square in a round hole. That was coming from inside. We've often heard that thought creates feelings, feelings create actions, and actions create results. Well, in The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker, he puts a P in front of there. And the P is for programming. You know, when you're building a home, you have the blueprint. It can be changed. It can be added on. It can be lessened. It's your blueprint. Some of these paradigms or these programming weren't even yours. You could have inherited. They can cause struggle. They can make life harder. And some of the other elements that can make life harder are the paradigms, the habits, beliefs, and emotions. They can be your best friend and they can be your worst. So take time to take each one of them. Take one a day. What new paradigm? Which one are you tired of hearing? And a paradigm is a repeated pattern belief that pretty much is controlling your life. And like I said, you're taking over the driving of your ship, your bus. Who do you want to invite to ride with you? On a different subject, all my life, um, there was a kind of a dance going on with weight. I've lost 110 pounds, and stress and, midlife and all that came. And there was a part of me deep inside that kept saying, well, I was, good morning, Kathy. Hey, Nancy, good to see you all. And just to connect with people that are coming on are going to see this is Ruth Kent. And today we're talking about mastering your life, mastering your thoughts. What's your foundation? And so I was referring to a belief, a paradigm that, my ancestors were like this. It's in my genes. It's always been this way. Well, so I sat back and I said, there's a solution to everything. Help me, bring to me. I asked for what I wanted, not what I knew. I knew what I didn't know. I didn't know how to do it, obviously. But there was a whole area there of what I didn't know. But I knew already that I was going to align with a solution. That's my knowing. And I have. One friend introduced me to a technique where they swab the mouth, and I found that, yes, there were genes that were contributing to this, but I found solutions. Also, I did the emotion code, body code with any inherited. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow, the emotion code and the body code. And then I found a program that if I would have stuck with, yeah, I know, because I've done keto before and such, but this was different. This was different. It was ketogenic switch. And I'm very excited to say that since July 14th, I've released 47 pounds. And it's not about the pounds. It's about when it came down and I said, you want me to serve and do what you want me to do, I have to feel better. I have to be able to move and have the energy to do it. Imagine carrying 47 pounds around. I got to tell you, no wonder I was tired. But whatever it is, know that you don't have to sit back and know the details. What are you going to ask? Write down each morning, I ask for this today, or I am so grateful and I bless the answer, the solution that comes to me today. Once you put it down, it's no longer a wish. It's become an action. You've taken that thought into the earth's ether of the world, ether of the universe, and it's going to start forming. So you've changed the program from doubt, fear, past experience to making it present, unfolding it, opening it up. I love the word present. In fact, in my email, I have Ruth Kent present. I'm here right now. And I hope together we can unfold the gifts within you. So take assessment. What are some of the paradigms? Take one a day, write it down, and rephrase it. What are your habits? How do you start your day? So many people get up and they start they come out, they have the cup of coffee or tea or, got to get the kids up or whatever. Bob Proctor does a 6 minutes to success. It doesn't take hours of prayer meditation. It takes that moment, that second to say, okay, I'm not going to be up here. I'm going to be here. And I'm so grateful for this day. Take take 1 minute and write 3 things that you're going to be grateful for receiving today. What are you grateful for? When I have a sign in my office and it says, "A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles." Write down 3 things that you're grateful for. You'll soon find that it's going to go to 5 to 10. And before you know it, 6 minutes will probably go into 10, 15, because you're going to find the value of that time. Good morning, Donna. Repeat phrases, paradigms to know that every day in every way I get to be better and better. People that know me, and Kathy, thank you for the mug, is I am blessed and highly favored. I willingly accept all forms of abundance the universe has to offer me now. I am fully abundant. I am confident. There is a solution to everything. All my needs are met. What intention are you going with? What desire? Intention defined as a thing intended, an aim, a plan. The power of intention is the power of a focused mind. There was a program in the company Nikan that I have valued and I have gone to probably 20 times because I keep evolving as a person. And I hope to do that until the day I'm not here on earth anymore. And in that program, they have an equation. It's I plus M equals R. Intention plus mechanism equals results. And the question that they propose to us is, what percentage is to intention, what percentage is to mechanism to equal 100% result? Well, just think about that for a minute. And I'm going to give you an answer. Or what are some of the answers from you folks? What would you say? Give me a response. 90-10, 80-20, 50-50, 100-0. Let's see, 90-10. Great. The answer is 100 plus 0 equals 100% results. That's how important your intention is. And your intention has to be solid. You can't be in 2 places at the same time. You know, people say, well, I'm afraid of this and I'm afraid of that. Fear and probably anger, some of those things, they're going to be there. But what are you going to focus on? Have the faith in yourself and focus on seeing yourself completing the project, seeing yourself doing what you didn't think was possible. And accomplishing the next step, the next step, the next step. So often we look at the whole picture, you know, like I want to be at the end. Work from that. What is one step that you're going to take? I repeat the phrase that I said yesterday. Start by doing what's necessary, then what's possible, and soon you'll find you're doing the impossible. That's how I started the work that I do, that now is an international business. And I'm blessed with people referring because of their experience with the work. I feel blessed because I'm there supporting others to find that flame, that ignited genius, that deeper knowing within them. So, again, repeating some of the tools that I mentioned yesterday, go with willingness, unshakable, unstoppable willingness to be and to do. Have faith, believe, be committed. Make sure that you're committed to what you want, not committed to the old paradigms, the bad habits. You know, when we talk to people, and in 41 years of intensive care nursing, I used to say to people, what's more important, you or that cigarette, you or that piece of candy, you or that negative belief? I can't. I've never done this before. You are more important. You know that famous movie, The Help? Go ahead and be that little girl and say it to yourself every day. You're smart, you're important, you're kind, you're beautiful. Whatever you want, it's yours. The Success Together program, which I'll be talking about, but it takes you through a process and it helps you to go deeper within in a community, sharing tools, and the program that is going to take you through 10 weeks of unfolding, ridding of some of those limiting phrases. Decide what you want. Be clear on your why. One of the things that we do in the program is that we find the words that are charge words, are power words. Joy, love, freedom, some of my power words. But when I was 28 years old, somebody came up to me and said, what are the three most important things in your life? And when you know that, all your other decisions are going to be, does this affect this? It took me a long time before I realized that on that list, it was everything out here, except one. What I said was faith, family, and friends. Faith does not come from around. Faith was mine. And that is something that I feed every day to keep alive. Before I got on this call, I spent an hour of nurturing that light, that flame, to start my day off in a way that is going to be better. I can tell you when I don't. I feel like I'm walking around with one foot stuck on that banana peel. More head chatter. Feed your well. You can't give from a dry raisin. You can't give from an empty well. So take time to feed that. That's those 6 minutes. I don't care what it is and what tool you use, but decide today to take that time. Visualize. Once you visualize, you can then hold it in your hand. Believe me, it is going to start forming before you. You will attract things and you're just going to go, whoa, where did that come from? I'll give you an example. I told you about my weight, how things started coming to me. I'm writing a book. And 5 different amazing editors and promoters have come into my life that I did not know before that. And all of them believe in me, believe in the purpose of the book. They are the win underneath. I went to a seminar in Ohio, and I kept hearing everybody needs a mentor, you know. And this man from the stage wrote a book on oneness. And I'm sorry I can't think of his name right now, but I swear he was looking straight at me. And he says the mentor you need is within you. When you're working with somebody, they can support yours, but you go in with the desire and the intention to be your best and to grow. And that's the beauty of the people that come to be in the Success Together program. Because they start off with that intention. They start off with wanting to align with people that are going to help them, support them, be in that next level, evolution. So to do that, to keep that nurturing, mastermind groups, different books. Gosh, one of the books that I'll be talking about today is The Magic in Asking the Right Questions. Create Your Destiny Through Power Thinking, Bill Mayer. Of course, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, Think and Grow Rich. I could go on and on. And if we took the panoramic, you can see the books behind me. There's one book that came to me at a period of time in my life that I really, really, I can't say before that I was reading all that much. It was a pivotal point. And the book is called Boundaries. When to say yes and when to say no to take control of your life. That's what we're talking about. I really suggest everyone to take up this book. And I love what new paradigm, what nugget, what, next step are you going to stand on? And from that book, I realized that healthy boundaries wasn't telling somebody else what to do and no, I'm not going to do that and heck no, or saying no way, I don't care to do that. It's that aggressiveness that I thought was healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries are very loving, respectful, and their accountability. Your accountability. What are you going to bring to the table? What are you going to be in every situation? Stop, pause. I created a button that says stop and pause and pray. Stop, pause, and be present. Stop, pause, and come from a place of respect, love, gratitude. And you can find that when you say something, when you do something, it really does come off a lot different than what we anticipated. You're not going to have that friction, that struggle, that fight. Another tool that can help you is read over the 4 agreements. Take one of them. I ask people to put the PDF of the 4 agreements. Let it be your strength, your tool. What are you doing to create that daily thought? I have the Panda Planner, and it talks about that. It gives you little suggestions on what you want, what you don't want. Affirmations, focus, exercise. I'm grateful for. I'm excited about. Get excited. There's different things in here. Also, I was recently introduced to daily intention planner. And in here, you can put, what is it? Your intentions: being confident, happy, excited. What is it? She gives different examples in this as well. And she also has different emotions of beingness. And this can be found on www.talkingwithteri.com. Cute little book, and you take the time to write it down. It's already going to take action. I'm going to spend a little time on positive thinking versus power thinking. Positive thinking is good. You say things and believe that it's true. I'm happy, when actually inside you're probably not. It's not, positive thinking is not bad. They have done a number of studies in the effectiveness of it. But move that into positive power thinking. Power thinking is consistently asking yourself empowering questions to control your conscious thoughts to create the destiny you desire. With power thinking, we understand that everything is neutral, that nothing, and I love this phrase and I use it often, nothing has meaning except the meaning we give it. And that we are going to make up a story and give something its meaning. I have a plaque here, and you can tell by now that I have many plaques here. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. Start today. Good morning, Patty. Power thinking is a little different than positive thinking. It's about positive thoughts that you acknowledge aren't true. Power thinking submits to the concept that while these thoughts may not be true, if you're going to create your own subjective story, you might as well create one that's empowering and positive instead of stressful or negative. Because you're not trying to convince your brain that your thoughts and statements aren't objectively true, you get no resistance. Your brain goes along with the positive delusion. And once you have that thought, creates the excitement, the feelings, you'll see the actions and you'll see the results. One that I hear many times and pretty darn important right now. I have infinite wealth. Money flows to me effortlessly, and I always have as much as I desire. All my needs are met. What are the values? What are the values of your life? Basis of which you make all decisions. These are some of the questions I want you to ask, because you can take a new crayon, a new paintbrush, a new thought, and create the greatness that lies within you. What is the greatness, the greatest importance? What would you like to be known for? I used to go to conferences, and they used to ask, what is the epitaph you would like on your tombstone? Boy, I used to think about that, and finally I said, I am not coming to the next conference without knowing an answer to that. All of a sudden one day, it came to me. She made God happy. Connect with that divine within you. What's going to make you happy? What is something that is so important that you're willing to give time, your efforts to see it through? When I was looking at Facebook and I was noticing all the different comments, Happy New Year, celebrate, and all of a sudden I saw one that says, I believe in you. That was a message to myself, but that's a message that I want to carry to everyone I work with. To leave you today with a poem, Inspiration of Success. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win, but you think you can't, it is almost certain you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're lost. For out of the world we find success begins with a fellow's will, it all in the state of mind. If you think you are outcast, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but soon or late, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. Have a blessed day and know that you can. Blessings. And I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're talking about the emotion code and body code and how it can allow you to be free of the entanglement, to not have life so hard, and to start connecting to that deeper knowing and the greatest version of who you are. Have a great day. Bye-bye.